seconds.
People, please don't hit the psych.
I never got the memo.
While 1 degree...
Welcome to You Don't Know Jack. My name's Raul. As they say in my native language, hi. How many people do we have playing? Used to let people that look... Got it. Okie dokie, player one. How about giving us your nom de plume, so to speak?
Coming soon to a theater.
Camera 3 is...
Yo, Rain Man, type in your name.
Know what I'm saying?
No, my lens is fogging over.
Player, there's only one name I can think of for you. Squid Fart.
I think not. Good night.
Player 2, player 1's a dunce. Now go for the gold star and put your name in right.
Yeah.
45
Can we get a
seconds.
tech in the studio, please?
Yeah, that's...
Hello, player 2. Your name, please.
Great. Can we get a lavalier on contestant 1?
Okay, let's call you something that I'm sure you're a product of. Bad seed.
Rental car company?
No, hon, that's...
Player 3, call me Kooky, but I have a feeling you actually do know your name, so just type it in.
Who's that?
That's none of your business. All right, can I have a...
Focus, player 3, focus. Type in your name.
Stop.
Hey, is
Would
this
you-
thing on?
Could someone get him off of there, please?
Okay, player, your name is Used Meat.
Get him off of there, please.
Oh yeah, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game.
I didn't.
Thank you.
Center stage. That's...
30 seconds.
Player 1, your buzzer is the letter Q, as in quirky. Player 2, you have the letter B, as in my favorite infomercial meister, Dick Butkus. And player 3, your letter P, as in pucker up and bark like a dog.
I mean, well, you know, I don't doubt that she's that old.
20 seconds.
I do, however, doubt
Gordy,
that.
you mutter under your...
Oh, hello. You're gonna get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the cash. Pick the answer you think is right and hit the number on the keyboard.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
People,
Nine,
we're going here.
8,
Let's lose that desktop.
7, 6.
Okay,
5,
go to black.
4, 3.
Here we go.
Rush Hour has just begun.
This movie has not yet been rated.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Oh, folks, I'd like to welcome you to the game. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. And who gave me ETAP? Well, my friends, please join hands. All right, let's get going by passing out the hardware. Okay, screws and how to use them. If you want to force your neighbor to answer a question that you know they don't know, buzz in and slap that S key. That's how you screw. At least that's what I've been told. Lights, camera, action. Player 3, you make the call.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Now showing Cyndi Lauper Through the Ages. And we're talking 2000 for this baby. Hey, you remember that Cyndi Lauper sappy love song, Time After Time? Well, if Cyndi Lauper were lost, lonely, and found the guy that H.G. Wells is chasing in the movie Time After Time, about whom would Cyndi be singing? Jack the Ripper, Attila the Hun, Jules Verne, or a treasure-hunting dwarf? Player 2, it's yours. In Time After Time, H.G. Wells pursues Jack the Ripper into the future. Cyndi, on the other hand, should probably go back in time and talk herself out of that whole pro wrestling thing. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be? Here we have, Is That You, Mother? 2 G's if you get this one right. Listen up, this is a question about love triangles, a girl, a boy, and his mother. Suppose that Norman Bates had fooled the police in the same manner that Roy Dillon does in The Grifters. About what could he then brag to his mother? The police think I'm the girlfriend, Mom. I dressed up as you, Mom. I faked my own death, Mom. Or I told him the dead woman was you, Mom. All yours, player 1. Dresses his mother. Okay, I'm guessing you haven't seen Psycho. Player 2, player 3, the time is now. Player 2, grab it. Player 3, don't take that. Give us an answer. Norman would ID the dead girl as his mother. In The Grifters, Roy lets his mom escape by claiming that the murdered girlfriend's body is hers. Yet another movie that proves every good boy loves his mother.
Yeah.
Nice work, Player 2. You just screwed yourself. Player 3, what looks good to you?
A question so real you can almost touch it.
Filmed in spectacular 3D.
Let's see what we got going. All I Want for Christmas is frontal nudity. $3,000 for this one. Okay, remember how in the holiday movie A Christmas Story, young Ralphie dreams of making spectacular hip shots with a new BB rifle? Well, suppose that Bob Clark, the director of A Christmas Story, put the character of Ralphie into another movie he directed. What might be Ralphie's dream? Eating berries off Kim Basinger's body, interrogating a pantyless Sharon Stone, spying on girls through the shower wall, or having his dad marry a prostitute? Player 1. Ralphie would dream of looking through the girl's shower wall, just like the guys do in Porky's. Ralphie wouldn't shoot his eye out, but he might go blind. Player 1, tell me what's happening. All right, Player 1, you just put yourself in the driver's seat. Players 2 and 3, step aside, because Player 1, you're going on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is light as a feather, stiff as a board. I'm going to read you 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the hero dies, the heroine dies, or both die. As each comes up, if it has a dead hero, press 1. If it has a dead heroine, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And to skip, press 4. $500 for each right answer, and $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Love story, he dies or she dies? Dying young. Ghost. Revenge. Romeo and Juliet. My Life. This Is It. My Girl. That's all of them. 5 wrong. That can't possibly help. Hey, you live and you learn. You need to learn quite a bit, actually, but let's move forward. Player 3, time to make a decision.
He's so prime all the time. 5.
And I believe this one's called, I've got your thesis right here. $1,000 at stake on this one. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. If Benjamin Braddock's extracurricular activities in The Graduate were actually part of a sex education project, what might that class be called? Simon and Garfunkel 101, The Sexuality of Older Women, Incest in Medieval Drama, or Torts and Tarts Prostitution Law? Up to you, Player 3. Player 3, who would you like to screw today? Gotta answer it, Player 1. In The Graduate, Dustin Hoffman plays Benjamin Braddock, a guy who has an affair with his fiance's mother, Mrs. Robinson. But then she flunks him for sleeping during class. Oh, Player 3, did you lose something? Well, it's being returned. Player 1, ante up.
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
All right, here's the deal. Bad girl! And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Hey, everybody, it's time for ethics class. Tell me which movie teaches this valuable lesson. A nice girl learns that if she dresses like a slut and smokes, she'll be more popular. What's the movie? Nixon, Grease, Yentl, or Heidi? Take a shot, Player 2. In the end of Grease, nice girl Sandy puts on some tight spandex pants and a revealing top, then lights up a butt, all of which drives Danny crazy. And don't forget the lesson of Rizzo's boyfriend, Kanicki, who teaches us that if you get a girl pregnant, date someone else. Unless it turns out to be a false alarm, then get back together. You have the honors, player 2.
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. I'll kill you, but first I'll tell you my evil plan. It goes something like this.
Excuse me, player 3, is that a turd on the screen, or am I looking at your winning score? Did you wipe that off the monitor or something? And one other thing.
You don't know, Jack. Nice work, people. Cue the commercials, and Raul, what's happening? We going again?
I know you're listening.
Sure doesn't take much to get on a high scoreboard these days. Just gotta make sure the board's empty to begin with. Careful you don't get any nosebleeds so high up on that pedestal, and let me know if you want to play another round or two.
Wouldn't stop getting gangly, but I'm over it now, and you can be too. The former Child Star Support Network. Listen, we can't all be Jodie Foster and Lawrence Fishburne. Some of us have to be Justin Henry, Tatum O'Neal, and Anthony Michael Hall. Look, you can go do infomercials, or you can come make a whole new group of friends. Once a week, we get together and talk about our domineering parents, and on weekends, we watch the canon of straight-to-cable movies we made as teenagers. We're good people, and you are too. The former Child Star Support Network. Just because you're not acting doesn't mean you shouldn't be living.
I don't get it. Why'd he do that?
Shh. I don't get it. I thought he was dead. Michelle, I thought he was dead.
Hey, fella, shh.
Maybe if you keep watching, you'll figure it out.
Can't stand it when you don't understand what's going on in a movie? Do you feel thwarted by flashbacks, dream sequences, and plot twists? Well, relax. The Movie Interpreter has all the answers. The Movie Interpreter tells you everything that's going on as it happens.
Whoa, sounds great. How does it work?
The size of a jujube, you just slip the Movie Interpreter into your ear, and the subtext of the motion picture will be immediately transmitted to your head.
John, this Movie Interpreter is great. You haven't asked me a question once.
Shh, Michelle, I'm trying to enjoy the movie.
Oh, he's a twin brother who just escaped from prison back to avenge the death of their father.
Ruining the movie, bastard. The Movie Interpreter. You'll know what we mean.
An ordinary dinner
Honey, could you pass us home?
in an ordinary restaurant
Anything else for you tonight?
until they ordered.
Oh my God!
The Flan. Rated NC-17, may not be suitable for the weak of stomach.
The menu said creme brulee! The menu said creme brulee!
Dessert is served.
Hey, campers, how many times have you sat through an action-adventure movie and thought,
Hey, I can do that.
well, now you can with the all-new at-home big-budget action flick kit. I know, you're thinking,
But those blood-soaked pseudo-epics cranked out by Hollywood assembly lines do nothing but diminish the value of human life.
of course they do. That's half the fun. And what a lot of cool explosions for $7.50. The at-home big-budget action flick kit comes with a pack of real cigarettes and cool sunglasses to create a devil-may-care action flick attitude. You get your own wife/girlfriend to give your hero depth and inner conflict.
You love the Force more than you love your own wife.
And of course, your very own millionaire bad guy with an unidentifiable accent.
Oh boy, I've got a villain with subtle homoerotic undertones.
I must admit, I admire your tenacity.
Whoa, where the hell is he from? He must be badass. The at-home big-budget action flick kit. It's good, clean, mindless fun for the whole family.
Hey, Dad, sayonara, sucker.